YouTube, what's going on? Appreciate y'all watching my videos, man. What's going on? I'm at Publix, man. I got this load of I was gonna do a live yesterday, but I was busy yesterday, man. I was trying to get this load down here. I had to hustle and get this load down here. Yeah, man, it's 5 people in here. It's crazy. 5 people in here. What y'all doing up on a Sunday morning, man? Crazy. Zella, Big Joe, what's going on? Y'all don't have nothing else to do on a Sunday morning? I know, we truck drivers. We work 7 days a week. Shoot. Miss Jones, how you doing? We work 7 days a week, man. Outlaw, sipping some coffee? Yeah, I got this Love's coffee right here. This from last night. It's cold. But yeah, man, what's going on? Yeah, man. Oh, you grinding? Yeah, man, it's grinding season. It's grinding season. No, I mean, you know, I'm pretty much pushing Travel Loco to the limit. Not necessarily Travel Loco. I know y'all hear me. I'm leased on to Travel Loco. But I don't really deal with, since I've had access to the load boards, I don't really deal with Travel Loco that much. I pretty much deal with brokers pretty much at this point. Travel Loco might call me for a check call on a load. You know, hey man, what time you give me a good ETA on the load? Or hey, when did you pick up that load? Hey, we need the bills on that load. You gotta please email me the bills for this load number, blah blah blah, or something like that. Other than that, I don't really talk to Travel Loco like that. I'm pretty much operating like I got my own authority, basically. And I know a lot of people be like, "Oh, go get your own authority. What are you waiting on?" I know. I mean, a lot of people think, you know, getting your authority is easy. I mean, you can go online and fill out the actual application, but you know, getting your authority isn't that necessarily that easy. Maintaining and running your own authority. There is some comfort being leased onto a carrier because you don't have to deal with a few administrative, you know, big back office type things. You know, at this point, I don't feel like I'm ready for my authority just yet. I need to have, for me to do it, I need to see a certain amount of cash in my cash reserves for me to do it. Because when you got your own authority, you're on your own. You're on your own. Yeah, so like yeah, Outlaw. It's like the risk is a little bit lower. I mean, you're still responsible for the truck and your trailer, but you know, the risk is a little bit lower because when you got your own authority, I already talked about this before, but when you got your own authority with one truck, it's a lot of risk, man. You can go out of business real easy. You know what I mean? Real easy. I mean, it's a lot of people out here, they gon', you know, no, get your authority. It's like, look, you know, having your authority with one truck is risky. And I feel like I need to have a certain amount of cash on hand to do that. Even if I'm using the factoring company, is when you're your own carrier out here, you're exposed to a lot of stuff. Your CSA score is just one truck. Your your insurance. I mean, your insurance can go up just like that. Just because the insurance company. I talked to one of my boys, man. He got 2 trucks, man. His insurance, I think he said his insurance doubled, man. Now he's making the money. He can afford it. But just because he can afford it, that don't mean you know what I mean? It's like his insurance doubled. Okay, like he ain't do nothing wrong. He ain't hit nobody, no insurance claims, nothing. But just because the insurance said, hey, you making too much money, we're going to increase your insurance premium. So, yeah, man, like, that's crazy, man. When he told me the number that he's paying in insurance, I was like, oh my God. You know what I mean? Like, because the insurance company is looking at your DOT number and they're looking at how much money you're making. These insurance companies, they don't have to insure you. They can pull your insurance anytime they want. And if you don't got no insurance, you can't run. Your DOT number don't work. You can't pull no free. So, I mean, it is best for you to lease on to a carrier, like a small carrier with 10, 20 trucks. So the 10, 20 trucks, because it's a numbers game. It's statistical data. When you got 10, 20 trucks, you're spread out amongst that company, and the CSA scores and the insurance and the risk is absorbed, So a program like this, man, you can't get no better than this. I'm pretty much operating like I got my own authority, man. Traveloco is just a factoring company. That's all it is. I don't get called in scales that much. I get green lights on my going through scales. So here's my pre-pass. It's my pre-pass. But yeah, man, so this video ain't about authority. But it's just a little just a BS video, man. Just wanted to give y'all a live feed, while I got the time. Just a BS video. Oh, let me pull this curtain. Okay. But yeah, man, oh yeah. I got my Easy Pass, y'all. Trying to cover up this information. Yeah, I got my Easy Pass. Got my Easy Pass. You can't even see it. Whatever. But yeah, man, here's my transponder, man. A transponder right there. Yeah, so this Easy Pass I got out of Delaware. It's a bunch of states I could have went with. But I chose to get it out of Delaware because it's a prepaid program. There's no monthly fees. You just pay for the transponder. It's $15. That's it. There's no minimum. There's no monthly minimum or anything like that. You can pretty much put whatever you want on it. I think you have to put like a minimum of $15, $1,100 to $1,300. 912 Westwood. What you talking about? 912. Oh, insurance. When I called up OOIDA, they Georgia only $825. That's a little high, man. You might as well go ahead and get all 48 then, or at least get a 500 radius insurance, maybe a Southeast regional coverage. Because when I called OIDA up, they quoted me at about $800 a month, and that was a 500-mile radius of Atlanta. In all 48, it ain't much more expensive either. So I'm like, you might as well just go ahead and get all 48, because you really ain't saving much money. Base plates. Yeah, he right, about 11 to 1300. I mean, the first year is gonna be about depending on when you get your plates, because depending on, like, my plates are in my business name. So my plates are in my business name, and the first letter of my business name starts with a J. And all the businesses that start with a J, the first month, the fiscal month for that business, the fiscal year for that business starts in May, because my business name starts with a J. So what they did is they prorated. So depending on, like, say, depending on when you get your plates. If you get your plates right now and your business starts with a J, they're gonna prorate it. So right now, if you go in there to get your plates, depending on how far that you got your plates from the actual date that you supposed to get your renewal date, like May or July, something like that. We're in October, so you got May, January, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So you got 5 months. So basically, they're gonna prorate it. So if you was to get your place right now, and the first letter of your business name starts with a J, it's a bunch of letters, but if it begins in May, they'll prorate you half the year, and it'll be like, what, $750, maybe $700, $650, somewhere in there for your place. So if you don't want to pay the full price, find out what's the first letter of your business name, and then it'll give you an idea of what the price is gonna be. But if you go in there and the first letter of your business name, just for example, it's a J, and you come in there on May, you're gonna have to pay the whole year, and the whole year is about $1,300, $1,350, $1,350, something like that. I mean, total fees, you're gonna be looking at around $1,400 if you never had a truck and trailer. If you never had a truck and trailer ever. Like with me, I never had a truck and trailer ever, so mine was a brand new account. So for the trailer, it was about $50 for the plates. No, it was $60. $60 for the plates, and then for the truck, that was it was like $1,000 something. But the $1,000, it was prorated. So depending on, that's for Georgia anyway. But I mean, tell you the truth, man, I would say have about $2,000 on hand, because you never know. It might be some fees, it might be some other stuff you wasn't even expecting. So I would say just have $2,000 when you go down there, and be prepared to pay about $2,000. That's what I say. That's what I tell guys. To get your plates and insurance and stuff like that, it's gonna be about $2,000. But what I was talking about? Yeah, I was talking about my E-ZPass, man. So I went ahead and got my E-ZPass through, because when leased on to a carrier like a Traveloka or Mercer, you got to get your own stuff. You got to get your own your E-ZPass. You got to get your own pre-pass. You got to get you got to get your own stuff. You got to get your own plates, your own truck and trailer. So, and this pre-pass is prepaid. like with New York, the pass that you get through New York, you got to sign up for a credit account, and I think it's a $600 credit account with New York, and that I don't live up there, and it don't make sense for me to go up there. You got to pay a property tax on your truck. Oh, an ad valorem tax, yeah. Well, it just depends on how you got your truck. Now, if you bought your truck from a bank, yeah, you got to pay ad valorem taxes on your truck. But in Georgia, the ad valorem taxes for your truck is included in your base plate. So when you look at your IRP, itemized cost or whatever, in that $1,300, $1,400, it's gonna have all the fees for all the states. It's gonna, have all the fees for the states, how much the plate is, how much, the ad valorem taxes, all of that, registration fees. So in that $1,300, you have to pay it separately. Oh man, I didn't know that. Okay. I know my trailer, I got to pay ad valorem taxes on the trailer because it's a brand new trailer. That's going to be about $400 a year. Because the trailer's about 28,000. So it's probably going to be about $400 a year, something like that. You got to pay ad valorem taxes. So, you got to pay it's cost to be the boss, I'm telling you. But I mean, you're making plenty of money, man. You can pay these bills, no problem. $2,000 a year, no problem. But yeah, I just wanted to make a point about getting your Easy Pass. Getting your Easy Pass. I gotta stop looking at these comments. I went with Delaware because it's a prepaid program. A lot of guys are not aware of the program for getting your Easy Pass. Because I got a Florida pass too. I got this Florida Sun Pass. And now I got an Easy Pass. I heard you can use your Sun Pass with Easy Pass, but I call up Sun Pass. They say they don't have it set up yet, so it's gonna be about a couple of years before they get it set up. But so I went ahead and got this. This is prepaid. So anytime I'm going up in the Northeast, I just load up some money on it, run up through there, and come out. So it was a point I wanted to make. Now you can get your transponder through PrePass because they have a PrePass Plus where it's PrePass and Easy Pass all in one. Now I was gonna make a video on this because when I called up PrePass to order this, right? When I called up PrePass to order this, they said I can have the PrePass and the Easy Pass combined. The lady told me that this here is $17 a month. Now, if I want an Easy Pass and PrePass together, it's additional I think it's additional $6 or $7 a month. And I told the lady no, I wasn't gonna do that because I just wasn't gonna do that. That's more money. So I'm like, okay, I wasn't gonna do that. So they just sent me the Easy Pass. Now, after Googling around, I found out that I can get the Easy Pass prepaid and it's no fee. No, it's prepaid, man. I just told you, it's prepaid. So if I get a load going up to New York or Jersey or something like that, I downloaded this app. It's called Toll something. I forgot the name of the app, but it's Toll Buddy or something like that. And basically, I'll run the app and it'll tell me how much I'm gonna spend in tolls up there. It's estimated. So generally, if you're gonna go up in the Northeast in a big truck, you're gonna be looking at about $150 to go up there and come back. Like if you're going across the GW Bridge, that's about $50 to $60 every time you cross. So you're looking at about $50, $50 to $60 every time you cross in a big truck. So, and then going up New Jersey Turnpike, I think that's another $50 in a big truck. So, you know, if you got a load up there, it's in your best interest to negotiate maybe $200-300 more. I mean, I usually negotiate $200-300 more on a load anyway. But I mean, if you're going up in the Northeast, you probably would want to negotiate $300 to $400. Yeah, stay in the South. Yeah, man, that's why I've been running. I've been running in the South, man. Like I've been having brokers call me up with loads going up to PA and Jersey and stuff, but they haven't called me with no loads that's worth it, man, to go up there. You know, they calling me with loads going up to Jersey paying $1,200, $1,500. I'm like, man, that's them Snyder rates, man. I told that broker, man, I need about $2,500, man, to run up to Jersey. I need $2,500. Don't be insulting me with them low rates to go up there, man. I gotta pay my own tolls. No, man. I gotta go up through DC, Baltimore, Philly, and all that traffic up there. No, man, you gotta give me $2,500, at least $2,500. And he didn't want to pay that, so okay, cool. There's plenty of loads that's paying $2,000 plus going to Missouri or going to Ohio or going to Illinois, man. Like, but in an event that I, want to go up there, I'm ready. I got my pass, so I can go up there and handle my business. But I just want to make a point that I find that it's cheaper to get the Easy Pass and the transponder separate by getting it through Delaware. So if y'all want to get a prepaid Easy Pass, go on Easy Pass. Go on Easy Pass Delaware website and you can get one. And it's a pretty easy application. You can either call them up or you can email an application to them, and then they'll call you up to finalize it and you pay. I think I paid $25. I paid $25 for mine. So it's $15 for the transponder and a minimum of $10 on the account. You have to open up the account with at least $10. And after that, no monthly fee, no nothing. It's prepaid. So, I just didn't want to be paying a monthly fee for an Easy Pass when I don't go up there that much. So this is perfect for guys who don't go up in the Northeast all the time. Like if you occasionally get a load and go up there and come out, this is perfect because it's prepaid. You just put, you go on your toll app. I got a toll app. It tells me how much the tolls are. And I'll probably put just a little bit more money on there. If you say $100, I'll put maybe $150, $125, just to make sure that you might go over or something. But yeah, man. What y'all talking about? Yeah, Maryland. Yeah, Maryland. you have a direct customer. Yeah, that's good. See, if you got a direct customer, that's perfect because you don't have to deal with all that rigmarole. You know your expenses for going up there. Does your customer pay for them tolls? Does your customer give you an easy pass, or you got to pay your own tolls? Most likely, you're gonna have to pay your own tolls. Usually, when you have a direct customer, you running a business. They don't front you no money. Yeah, 912 West. That's why I went with Delaware Easy Pass. Because Philly, New Jersey, not Philly, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, they require you to apply for a credit account. You basically, they give you a line of credit for your Easy Pass on a commercial account, for a commercial account. So mine is a commercial account, so it, to get the in order to have a commercial account, you got to have a commercial charge account. I think it's like $600 minimum, and I didn't want that. That's what's that beeping noise? So New Hampshire is another good one. New Hampshire, their fees are pretty low. They don't charge any monthly fees. Delaware, New Hampshire, Virginia, and I think that's about it. All the other states, Massachusetts and some other states, they require you to have they charge you monthly fee on top of the commercial charge account for the Easy Pass, and no, that's just not, it's not cost effective to me when I don't run up there that much. Yeah, I just got it. Yeah, I had to wait for it. It came in the mail. It take about a week for it to come. Use a broker to get back to Bama. That's a good run now. 4,100. 4,100. That's about a little less than $4 a mile. That's about what, 350, 360 a mile, something like that. 370 a mile. That's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, you should get you an Easy Pass. Yeah. Sometimes you got 5 drops. Yeah, that's good shit, man. You got a direct customer. I mean, I would tell you the truth, man. I've talked to guys who I know a guy who got a direct customer, man. You got to kiss that customer's ass, man, because that's one customer. You lose that one customer. Not that saying you're going to go out of business, but it's just like, it's real. Because Jeffrey L., yeah, you married to him. That's what I'm saying. So it's just like, I mean, it's good to have a dedicated customer, because once you get that good rate, you making 4,100 for 1,100 miles, man. That ain't but 2 days work. I mean, you got 3 stops, so that's probably 3 days work, to tell you the truth. But then you can run some brokered loads back to your area. If you run 2 brokered loads back to your area, paying $1,500 a piece, 4,100 plus, you looking at $7 grand a week, man. Yeah, 3 days. Yeah, you still got another 3 days to run brokered loads. So I would say try to find another direct customer. I would try to find another customer another direct customer that's not as demanding, where they got the freight, but it's like, where they got loads, maybe one load a week, you know, and it's like an easy run. The customer's flexible, you know what I mean? Because you got some customers, man, they ain't flexible. They be like, oh, it got to be here this day at this time. Like, nah. But I know my boy, he got a direct customer. He pull flatbed. He pull like pipes and stuff like that. He do flatbed. And he said his customer is pretty flexible. He said he got 3 direct customers. And like all 3 of his customers are very flexible. Like he don't have no appointment times or nothing. Pretty much he get there when he get there. Like all his customers are pretty much like he get there when he get there. As long as he get there between the hours of 8 and 5 before they close. But for the most part, he got 3 direct customers, and like all this appointment times and all that, that's big mega carrier bullshit. When you get your own direct customer, a lot of these customers, man, they don't care. You know, appointment times, that's Dropbox stuff. When you're doing flatbed and stuff, you know, you kind of get out of that appointment bullshit. Home every weekend, yeah, because you got a direct customer. You just run that load up there, and then run a load back. You home on the weekend. That's $4,100 plus. Say you make about $2,000 to get back home. $4,100. That's anywhere from 45 to that's 55. You're looking at about $6,000 a week home on the weekend. That's a good deal, man. But it's a little bit of risk involved, just because I don't know if you got your own authority or not. It sounds like you got your own authority, but it's a little bit of risk. Because if you lose that customer, you better have a backup plan, or you're going to be back on, you know, trying to call up these brokers. But, I mean, yeah, that's good, man. Like, I would try to go even further and try to get another truck on, you know. I would try to talk with your customer and see if you can get another truck on, or, you know, try to get another truck on so you can add a little bit of security to your business. You know what I mean? I would try to add maybe 2 more trucks, so that way you can talk with your customer and see, okay, if he got some more lanes going another direction, or I don't know what kind of product they produce or whatever. So if they got product going one direction and they need some more product going another direction, you can't just lease on anybody now. You gotta, because this is your baby, okay? You gotta lease on somebody you trust, you know them, you know they're gonna get the job done, and that's real hard. And you gotta know this person like the crack of your ass, you know what I mean? Like, you can't just lease on anybody that just, you know, you up early. Yeah, man, Big Face, I'm pretty much running out all my hours. After this load, I'll probably have about 10, 11 hours. Hold on. I'm sitting right in front of my tablet, I can tell y'all. Oh, I got 12 hours, man. I got 12 hours. I got about 12 hours on my clock, so I'm gonna get to the house, man. I'm gonna be out of hours, so that's it. We went back to 1 truck, huh? Yeah, see, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? See, the thing is, man, like, I know guys in this business. I know guys who got direct customers. I know guys who got their own truck and trailer. I know guys who paid for trucks. I know guys who leasing the truck. I know guys in this business, and they tell me what's going on. So I've been in this business 10 years, and like, I haven't experienced it. A lot of this stuff, I haven't experienced it myself, but I know guys in this business, and they tell me the real deal. So, you know, like, I can share the bit of information I do share. I don't share it like direct experience, but a lot of this, what I tell y'all, is from a book I read somewhere, and a lot of it is from word of mouth, from very experienced guys in the business, and then my own experience myself, you know, like, so yeah, you already know, man. Yeah, you leasing on the driver, it could break you, man, because all it takes, because you got to find somebody, you pretty much got to find, I mean, you pretty much got to be married to this dude, to tell you the truth. You know, it's just like, you got to have, to lease on your boy, you just can't lease on your boy, man. You got to lease on an elementary school friend, like where y'all got in the same headspace and y'all think alike, and like, it's hard to have that kind of friend, man. And even still, if you do have that kind of friend, sometimes friends, a business will mess up a friendship. You know what I mean? A business will mess up a good friendship because of that. You know, this dude, you known him since elementary school, but y'all decided to get into trucking together, man, and start running a couple trucks. Now, y'all mad at each other. Now, y'all, you know, now y'all ain't talking no more. Y'all used to be like talking about business and building a fleet and doing all this stuff, man, and now y'all ain't talking no more. Cause he mad cause you making more money than he is, or you getting a bigger cut than he is. It's always some bullshit, man. Yeah, I mean, dudes that you sat down and broke bread with, man, and kicked it with, man, they know your whole goddamn family, man. And it's just like that, a business relationship will mess up a friendship like that. It's just crazy, man, how people just turn on you like that, man. It's just crazy. Crazy. The music trucker, what's going on, man? Yeah, man, what's going on? Lafayette the Great. I'm on the East Coast, man. I'm at a Publix distribution center right now. I got a load of tomato sauce. See that? Publix. I got a load of tomato sauce. Let me tell y'all about this load, man. I had a 7 o'clock appointment this morning. New house. What's going on? I had a 7 o'clock appointment this morning, so trying to get this money. I had to run this load down here because in front of this Publix, there's like an access road with a cul-de-sac. So I just, you know how I do. I like to park at the customer. So I try to haul ass and park at the customer, so I don't have to get up and do all this extra stuff. Some guys, they'll get 50 miles to the customer, and no, I ain't doing that, because that I don't like doing that. I like to get close. I like to get to the customer, and I'll figure out some parking when I get there. Yeah, get in and get out. That's right. I mean, this appointment was given to me. This is a Campbell's food load. Any of y'all who used to run with Snyder down in North Carolina, there's a Campbell's Foods in North Carolina, Maxton, North Carolina. I used to run loads out of there with Snyder all the doggone time. And the rate that I got on this load, I got $1,300 on this load to go 500 miles. And I know for some of y'all, that's probably like, oh man, I made $2,200 on 200 miles. But I got $1,300 on this load, and I can tell you now, I never got $1,300 on a load coming out of there at Snyder. I'm just gonna tell you, I think the highest rate I got out of there with Snyder, I would say it was probably about $600, probably. Now, Publix don't necessarily have overnight parking, but you know, we in trucking, man. We make a parking spot anywhere. We'll make a parking spot. But see, this area over here, it's an industrial area. So you got a Publix, it's a packing plant next door, and then there's another company down the street. So this is a trucking area. So, I just parked on a little access road. Nobody ain't bang on my truck. So you just go to bed and see what happens. If somebody bang on your truck and tell you to leave, you just leave. But I'd rather do that than to park halfway to the customer, then have to get up and rush down to the customer. I don't like doing that. I like to get there. I got a fresh 11 hours to run. I don't have to turn my log book on or nothing. I can just go in there and check in and relax. You know what I mean? Y'all know how I do. But yeah, man. So I'm kind of thinking, man, I'm probably gonna have a $6,500 a week, because I was going through my numbers. I was like, man, running through Sunday. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have a $6,500 a week. I have to look at the numbers. Can I borrow $5? I'm just trying to figure out how to turn on that donation tag thing. 'Cause I know some guys. That's gross, man. You know that's gross. That's gross, man. But I mean, if I do 6,500 minus, I got about $2,000 in expenses. I probably spent about $1,000 in fuel for my truck and trailer, insurance, and all of that. That's probably about another $900 for truck and trailer, truck note, and all that, insurance, and all of that. So I'm probably looking at a good $2,000 in deductions. I mean, my trailer, I pay that monthly, so it's not a weekly expense. So I don't have to worry about that. My insurance is a monthly expense. My insurance and the trailer is monthly, but the truck note is weekly. So, but even still, I calculate it weekly anyway. So I'm thinking like $2,000 in expenses, $6,500. Yeah, 88%, man. Yeah, you gotta bring your own trailer, man, because it yeah, I gotta turn that on, because I know I'll be giving y'all some good value information. I know some of y'all, y'all want to feel charitable, and let me hold something real quick. But I mean, I'm not I don't require y'all to be throwing money at me like that. But if y'all feel like y'all want to throw me $1 or $2, that's cool. I can get a cheeseburger or something. Get a Powerade or something like that. Get a cheeseburger. Let me get a wing plate. Get a little wing plate. Nothing crazy. I know some guys, they be getting like, I was watching Trucker Coach videos, man. People was dropping $20 and $50 donations up in there. I was like, damn. Damn. Shoot. Oh yeah, this Travel Loco gross, not Snyder gross. I never did 6,500. I think the highest settlement I ever had at Snyder was like 5,200. And I only did that a couple times. Only did that a couple times at Snyder. I would say the other 75% of the time at Snyder, I was right at $4,000 a week. Right at $4,000 a week. Gross. anywhere from $3,500 to $4,000 a week. Anybody ask me about Snyder and they ask me about the numbers, I'm gonna tell them, you know, $3,500 to $4,000 a week. He's rich from t-shirts. I was thinking about doing some t-shirts too, but I mean, like I say, I'm more concerned about helping guys, inspiring guys. So I was thinking, I don't want no money for the church. I mean, if long as I can get enough money to pay for how much the shirts cost, I'm cool with that. I'm not looking to make no money on no shirts. If the shirts cost me $5 to get made, and with the shipping and all of that, it's probably about $8 a shirt. I mean, I ain't really looking for no money to be making on no shirt. I'm looking, what I want to inspire y'all. I want y'all to do good. And, you know, there's a lot of people that go online, that Google industries to get into, trucking, and they want to know how to get into trucking. And, you know, getting a fucking truck could change your life. I bump into a lot of people out here. Trucking has changed their life. I bumped into this lady one time. She was going through a divorce. She had nothing, okay? Her ex-husband left her with nothing. She went to Prime, got her CDL, man, and she ran, saved up some money. She went and bought a house. Now she's driving local, okay? This is 2-3 years of hard work, you know? And shit like that happens, man. I've talked to guys out of prison, fresh out of prison, man. Go get their CDL, truck driving school, boom. Truck driving school, man, and, you know, and they went and bought, and see, like, this particular guy I know, he got out of prison. He had some money put back. He had some cash put back when he got out of prison. And he had some money put back when he got out of prison. When he got out of prison, he went and bought a truck and trailer. Oh man, I forgot how much money he said he said it. I think it's about 40,000-50,000 he said he had put back before he went to prison. So he came out of prison, went and got a CDL, man. He went and bought a truck and trailer. See, like, stories like that, man. I hear all kind of stories, man. You name it. Guys who used to stand on the block. Guys who, I mean, you name it, man. All kind of stories. Oh, that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm, you know. Jackie, is that, you spell your name Jackie a little bit different. Jackie Norwood. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. Building the trucking business. That's what I'm working on. I'm thinking about getting my authority and see if maybe if I can lease on some owner ops. That's what I'm gonna try to do. If I can get about 5 trucks leased on, and I charge these guys 10% of gross revenue. If I can get 5 trucks leased on, 5% gross revenue. So say if each truck grows $5,000 a week. I mean, these is just base numbers. Say each truck grows. I mean, guys gonna do more, but say each truck grows $5,000 a week times 10%. That's $500 a week times 5. That's $2,500 a week. $2,500 a week. So that ain't bad, which is $10,000 a month. So I mean, that's just a tentative plan. It's not like a, you know, seeing Travel Loco, Landstar, Roadrunner. Like, Roadrunner is non-asset based company. Getting a broker license, yeah. I mean, it's a lot of companies out here that's non-asset based, because I'm watching guys trying to grow these businesses, man, and I'm thinking, man, there's a better way to do this. Nah, you're not really sitting there. What you paying for is the authority. I mean, if you look at it, you just sitting there. Not really. Because running an authority is a lot of work. And when you leased onto a carrier, like I can go get my authority right now. But when you leased onto a carrier, you got numbers working for you. Say you lease onto a carrier and they got 20 trucks. And you pay the owner, 10% gross revenue. What you paying for is not just sitting there. You paying for factoring, because payroll, compliance, and all of that. Now, $500 a week is very expensive, but at the same time, you paying for more than just payroll, factoring, compliance, and all. You paying for more than just that. You paying for the numbers, because a one-guy operation authority is a lot of risk. So when you can spread out that risk over 20, 30, 40 trucks, then it limits your risk. You don't have to worry about insurance. Because insurance company, like I was saying before, insurance company can pull your insurance anytime with your one authority. And if you don't got insurance, you can't run. So, like I know a lot of guys out here got their authority. They doing good, but anything can happen. I mean, you can deliver a load to a customer and you can get a cargo claim, and your insurance company can pull their insurance because they don't want to pull that car. They don't want to pay that cargo claim. Or somebody can back into you. You could be asleep at a truck stop. Somebody can back into you. $5,000 worth of damage to your truck. The insurance company can pull your insurance. That's a lot of risk, man. That is a lot of damn risk. And like a lot of guys, they don't think about that. They just look at, the authority, the authority, your insurance. No, man, it's not that easy. You got to look at the reality of getting your authority. Real talk, business, okay? Any given moment, that insurance carrier can pull your insurance. So if you don't have insurance, you are out of business, buddy. You're out of business. You can't pull loads. You can't get paid. So, like I was saying before, for me to get my authority, I need to have so much cash in my business to be able to do that. I need to have either a truck and trailer paid for and a certain amount of cash, because you putting up a lot of risk. Your business is fully exposed to the market. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of guys don't look at that. But I mean, with me, I don't care paying the carrier, $5K a week, not $5K a week, but 10% gross revenue. I don't mind. Because I know when it comes down to getting my money from a broker or something like that, or I got that back end support, you know what I mean? Like 10%, keep the videos coming. Yeah, I'm just chilling, man. Just talking shit. Just chilling. Going and get my authority. Going and get your authority while still employed at another carrier. Yeah, I would do that. That's proper planning, man. You should do that. Like, it don't make sense to quit your job and then go get your authority, because you don't know. What if your authority don't get activated? What if you can't get insurance? That's the best way to do it. Save up the money. Save up about a couple $1,000s. Go get your authority. Get all the paperwork. Get your permits. Get all the paperwork going. Get your insurance together and get your DOT numbers, and call up some brokers and check on some brokers and see, okay, which brokers you can run for. Because when you got a fresh DOT number, you can't pull for everybody. So call up some brokers and just be like, hey, my DOT number, this and that. Can I pull for you? And you can pretty much pull for all the big brokers, TQL, Coyote. I think JB Hunt requires 6 months. Scott Logistics. It's just a lot of little small mom and pop brokers you can pull for, and you should be able to find plenty of freight through these brokers. It, you know, I keep pulling back the curtain because I'm checking for a green light. Power only. Yeah, everybody going for that authority. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, 20 wheels, dude. Yeah, man. Hey, man, I got a video for you. Go in my videos catalog, and I got a video on how to take your Snyder Finance truck to another company. I got a video step by step on how to do that, and that'll help you a lot on what to look for when you're taking your Snyder Finance truck. It's not the truck that's expensive. I mean, the trucks are a tad bit expensive, but you know, it's money out here to make. It's just the fact that Snyder the carrier, they just don't have enough revenue on their board to justify charging guys what they charge for these trucks. It's like my truck note is relatively low compared to a lot of people. My truck note is $700 a week, but I bump into guys, they got $1,100 a week truck notes, man. $900, $1,000 a week truck notes. And I'm thinking when I was at Snyder, I was doing about $1,500 a week. Anywhere from 12, 13, 14, 15. You know, anywhere from 12 to 2,000 a week. $1,500 a week average. $1,400 a week average. And like that was with $700 a week truck note. So if you got $1,000 a week truck note, $3,500 to $4,000 a week, man. You're not making enough money. You're not making enough money to save. Okay? You're not making enough money to grow your business. You're not making enough money to buy a trailer. You're not making enough money to save for tires and motor breakdowns and shit. You're not making enough fucking money at Snyder, man. Shit. It's just not enough money. And like I'm over here at Travel Loco, yeah, my expense is a little high. Because like with Travel Loco, my insurance is about $250 a week. $250 a week for the insurance. $700 a week for my truck note. My trailer note is $658 a month, which equates to about $160 a week. And then some miscellaneous fees that Travel Local. I think it's $23 for workers' comp. So if you add all that up, I mean, you're looking at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus fuel. I'm probably looking at about $2,100 a week in expenses, okay? But if I gross, like this week, I'm probably going to gross about $6,000 this week. I haven't looked at the numbers, but it's probably about $6,000. So if I do $6,000 minus $2,100, wait, hold on. I got to calculate Travel Locos. 6,000 times 88% minus 2,100. I'm still taking home $3,000. You're not gonna see that at You're not gonna see that at You're not gonna see that at Snyder. At Snyder, gross revenue would be about $3,500 a week. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I pulled, I see Snyder loads on the DAC board. I see Snyder loads on the DAC board. And they pretty much pay I would say 30 to 40% more on the board. I've seen load Snyder loads. I didn't call on them because, I don't want to put no Snyder load, man. Yeah, you're not going to see that kind of money at Snyder, man. And like at Snyder, I was running hard. I was running Monday through Saturday, or I would run my clock out maybe Monday through Sunday. Either 6, sometimes 5 to 6 days. Anywhere from 5 to 6 days. Hard. You know what I mean? Because it's mostly drop and hook. And like I knew the customers. So I'm running 500 to 600 miles a day for 6 days. And I would gross about $4,000 a week. Over here, I'm running about the same pace, and I'm grossing $6K a week. So I forgot about my I do have to pay for my own base plates. So let me calculate base plates. Because at Snyder, they charge you $30 a week for base plates. But that's $30. But let me see. My base plates is $1,400 a year divided by 52. So I need to take out about $25 a week for my base plates, which ain't a bunch of money. My ad valorem taxes for the trailer is gonna be about $400 a month, about $400 a year for the ad valorem taxes for the trailer divided by 52. So I'm looking at about $8. So for the ad valorem taxes for the trailer and the base plates for the truck, I'll probably be looking at about $30 a week. So and it's crazy because what Snyder charges you paying for them trailers. You paying for the ad valorem taxes. You paying for the fucking trailers. But you don't never own them. But see, on this case, I can pay this trailer off. In about 3 years, 2-3 years, I can pay this trailer off, right? I gotta pay for a trailer. Now, instead of that $650 a month going out, that $650 is coming back into business, moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Truck paid for. Now you can invest into your business now. You're investing into a business now. Because now you're not sending out money. Okay? But we trying to tell guys, man, you got to get your own equipment. That's how you do it. Leasing on to Snyder for 10 years ain't the game plan. You know, leasing on to Snyder, big mega carriers for 20 years isn't the answer, man. You got to get your own truck and trailer and grow your own business, man. Grow your own shit. I mean, when I first started at Travel Loco, like on my slow week, on an easy week, I did 4,800. That basically equates to about 4,200 after they take their cut. 48 times 88%. Yeah, that's 4,200. Like, we Snyder drivers, we used to small settlement, so 4,200 ain't shit. On a $4,200 settlement, I ain't burnt no fuel. See, like over here, when I run hard, I make the money. So it's like with Snyder, when you run hard, you don't really make the money for the amount of running that you're doing. So you burning all this fuel without seeing the revenue benefit from running all that fuel. So it's like, okay, I'm looking. So like, okay, I'm looking at my calculator. That's what I'm looking at. So I'll do, like, say over here, I can do 2 loads paying about $1,400. That'll give me $2,800. That's just 2 days of work over here. See, to make $2,800 over here, that's 2 days of work. I can run 600 miles and make anywhere from $1,300 to $1,900. That last load I just did, that was an Uber load. You can see the video. That load paid $1,900 to go 700 miles. 700 miles is just a day's work. It's just a day's work. $1,900 to go 700 miles. Okay? And Snyder, you're not going to see that. You're not going to see a load paying $1,900 to go 700 miles. You're just not going to see it. You going to get your plates? Yeah, man, get your plates, man. You get your own plates and insurance, you can do whatever you want to do, man. That carrier has no say over you. You can run your truck however you want to. You got your own plates, your own insurance. So, push come to shove, you can do off-duty driving and just go home. You know what I mean? Yep. 369 miles for $1,500. Actually, that's kind of low. It's not low, but that's a good rate. That's about $3 a mile. So, no, that's more than that. That's about $4 a mile. Yeah, that's about almost $4.50 a mile. But I mean, that's a good rate, Big Face, man. That's a good rate. Gotta keep the sun. Yeah, that's a good rate. See, that ain't even a full day of running. 369. Just say that's zip code to zip code. Let's just round it over to 400 miles. All right, that's 400 miles. That's an average day of running. You know, that's about 8 hours. 8 hours of work, $1,500. And for you, you got your own authority. So, don't you got your own authority? Saying, yeah. So, don't you got your own authority? Yeah. So, yeah, you can get. Oh, you don't got your own authority? Oh, okay. So, I thought you said you had your own authority, man. But same day delivery, yeah, that's pretty good, man. If you can get rid of that load, you can have another load ready. You can get another $1,000. You can do $2,500 a day. But see that, you're not gonna see that at Snyder. I'm just saying. You're not gonna see that at Snyder. You might see a load like that at Snyder, but it'll be once in a blue moon. It'll be like once in a blue moon. It's like the planets got to be aligned or something for some shit like that to happen. You're not going to see it enough for where you can count on it on a weekly basis to make the money that you need to make to grow the business you need to grow it to, man. Because, you know, like I was saying, man, you got to be able to make $3,000 a week to really see this thing grow the way that it needs to, where you can buy truck and trailers, like, no problem, man. Like, you every year, you need to make enough money to be able to just buy a truck and trailer every year. You know what I mean? Like, 40, 50, I say a $50,000, $60,000 truck every year, man. That's how much money you need to be making. Not that you should be buying a truck every year, but I'm just saying you need to be making that much money because this business, it's a lot of risk. You're putting a lot of risk out there. But yeah, man. Yeah, Big Face, man. $1,500 load going 300 miles. Yeah. Them loads like that all day long, man. You know, when you get out here on the public load boards, man, you can run loads like that all the time. All the time. And then, you know, it goes to show you how much money Snyder's taking off the top, man. Because these loads pay more than that. Okay? Look at it this way. Compared to Snyder and dealing with the load boards and direct customers. Snyder doesn't broker any loads. Like I'm brokering loads and I'm seeing the money. But Snyder doesn't broker any loads. Snyder has direct shippers. Snyder's dealing with the Kimberly Clarks, the Georgia Pacifics. In some cases, Snyder's are pulling their own freight. Snyder got their own warehouses in some places. When I was at Snyder Board, I would pull up to a Snyder warehouse. When I pull up to the warehouse, it says Snyder Logistics. The sign that's out on the road, Snyder Logistics, okay? The warehouse is Snyder employees that work there in the warehouse. So, they're not brokering their own loads, man. Like, they're getting the freight directly from the damn manufacturer. And then they're shipping it themselves. That's how much money they're getting off the top. So, for example, Big Face Trucker, you getting $4 a mile on that load. Hell, that load could be paying $6 a mile. You know what I'm saying? See the perspective you want to put it in? That's how much money they're getting off the top. A load that's going 400 miles, that load could be paying $3,000, okay? But they're going to pay a Snyder guy $600 to run it, $700. That's the rate. But to run a load 369 miles on Snyder, you'd be looking at about $700. 369 times. Yeah, you're probably looking at anywhere from $600 to $700 on Snyder's board. And that 400 mile load, 369 miles, that load could be paying $3,000. You never know, because you don't get the rate comms. You're not talking to the brokers. You're not talking to the customers. I talked to a customer directly. The shipping manager. I talked to a shipping manager at this place one time. I forgot the name of the place, but the shipping manager said, when he does his billing, he got like loads going all kind of directions. Like, he was telling me the rates that he pays the carriers. It will blow your mind how much money they're making off these loads. It will blow your mind. Like a load that goes 400 miles, they're paying carriers like $2,000, $2,500. You know what I mean? To run these loads. Some loads that go down the street, $1,000. Okay? You know what I mean? Loads that's going, it will blow your mind, man. And this is a shipper. They manufacture shit and they need to ship it. So I'm like, they're making so much money off these loads. So, for example, a Snyder would come in, right? They got capacity and say, yeah, we can move that load, blah, blah, blah. We'll take that load, $5 a mile. And then the Snyder finance guy, the Snyder contractor, they pulling the load for $1.50, $1.60, $1.70 a mile and shit. They're taking so much money off these loads, man. Yep, 18,000. Yep. That's a big number. A lot of guys are scared. And like when I tell guys that they're paying that much on those loads, that's what the loads pay, man. A load that's going from Atlanta to California, Fontana, California. Those loads are paying 15 grand. Anywhere from 12 to like 15 grand to run a load, one load. I know a JB Hunt sales guy. I met him when I was at a dedicated account when I first got into trucking back in 2008, 2009. I was just talking to him, shooting the shit. And like he was, you know, we just happened to have a conversation. He's telling me how much these loads be paying. Like JB Hunt has intermodal. And like the loads that they put on the train, Snyder got intermodal, Hub Group, JB Hunt, intermodal, all these companies that's got intermodal, right? These loads pay anywhere from 10 to 15,000 to go cross country. For a load to go from from Atlanta or like the East Coast, Jacksonville, they got a you know, BNF Railways. You got what's the train company? You know what I'm talking about. CSX. These loads going from Jacksonville, Savannah, Baltimore, all the way up to the West Coast. These loads are grossing 10, 15 grand. Okay? But I see loads going out to the West Coast paying 6,000. I think the highest one I've seen so far going out the West Coast is like 7,000. Yeah, Norfolk Southern. Like, I'm like, man, they're making so much money on these goddamn loads. So, the point, I'm just saying, man, it's just like, man, I'm like, when I say you need to get a fucking truck, you need to get a fucking truck, man. Or get a train. Get a fucking train. Man. I only got 10 likes in here. Everybody give me a like, man. Got 24 people in here. Give me a like. Give me a like real quick. Yo, Jay, I found me a small online company paying 82%. If you use their trailers, 90%. If you bring your truck and trailer. Yeah. Yeah, I would do that deal. I would do that deal quick. Now, if you got a Snyder Finance truck, I will run that carrier by Snyder Finance and see if you can get approved to take the truck over there. And if they approve you to take the truck over there, done deal. Done deal. Because not only you with a smaller carrier, you don't deal with the rigmarole of, you don't deal with the bullshit like logging and like Snyder. They don't let you do an 8-2 split. That 8-2 split comes in handy, man, when you need to get that load there on time. You can stop that log, go to the sleeper, do the sleeper for 8 hours, and finish the load up, man. You need that 8-2 split, man. That 8-2 split comes in handy, man. Snyder, they don't want you doing an 8-2 split. Why? The DOT lets us do it. It's legal. I mean, like dealing with a small carrier, you can fudge your logs just a little bit. Just a little bit. You know? You can fudge your logs a little bit. Because, like, the logging program that Traveloco uses is not tied into the truck. So they don't know when I'm actually driving. They only go by what my log book say. So I can fudge the logs just a little bit. So, like, damn, I ain't get a green light yet. I'm trying to get this green light. But yeah, man, like these big mega carriers, man, they just hold you up with a bunch of paperwork and rigmarole, man. You ain't making no money. Van Freight. Oh yeah, I'm talking about Van Freight, man. JB Hunt, Snyder, those are Dropbox companies, man. JB Hunt do run a little bit of reefer, but these big Warner, Knight, these are Dropbox companies, man. Knight does have a reefer division, but I mean, you know, it don't matter. Yeah, a lot of red tape at Snyder, man. You just get in the way. Go into the details on how you got your insurance too. How I got my insurance? Traveloco, coming over to a company like a Traveloco, Traveloco carries the primary liability and the cargo. The primary liability is the $1 million coverage that you need to have your authority. Traveloka doesn't carry property damage because they don't have no property to insure. They just carry the primary liability. That's that $1 million coverage to run down the road, and the cargo insurance. So what Traveloka does with, especially a lot of companies, they back charge you that insurance. So for me, it's $171 a week for the primary liability and cargo. And then I have to get my own property damage insurance. Not property damage. I'm saying it wrong. Physical damage. For physical damage and comprehensive collision and I'm watching this guy backing up over here. Yeah, so I pay $359 a month for physical damage and bobtail. I gotta have bobtail and physical damage. And then Traveloka carries the primary liability. When you got an operating authority, you got primary liability. That's the big $1 million coverage. And then the cargo, which is $100,000. So they carry it in their name, and then I bring my physical damage, and they hold the certificate. They got to keep the certificate on file. So total, I'm paying, let's see, $359 divided by 4. I'm paying $90 a week, which I don't pay about a week. I pay it monthly, but it's $90 a week plus the $171. I'm paying $260 a week for insurance. I'm basically paying for all the insurance. $260 times 4. So I'm paying about $1,000 a month in insurance leased on to Traveloka. A lot of guys be like, why do that when you get your own authority and pay the same money? Well, yeah, you can do that, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to get into that. But me personally, I don't feel like I'm ready right now to get my authority. I'm waiting till January or February. I mean, Traveloka just might make me mad. And I'll just activate it and whatever. But the plan is January, February to get my authority. I got a number for physical damage. What number? What are you talking about? 8-2 split means 8 hours in the sleeper, followed by 2 hours. No, man, that ain't how 8-2 split means, man. 8-2 split. DOT. And they must have just changed that the last time I checked. I mean, with Snyder, they got their own rules, but I mean, last time I checked, 8-2 split is legal, man. That's 8-2 split is legal. The 8-2 split is when it's like, it's a tool, man. 8-2 split is a tool. You use it. It's a tool. So, for example, you go to a customer and it takes 4 hours, 5 hours to get loaded. You're going to lose about 2 to 3 hours in that door trying to get loaded. Say you drove 3 hours to get there. You sat at the door for 5 hours. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. And you got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So you're going to have 6 hours to run that load. But the load takes 10 hours to run. You're going to be short 4 hours. That's the 4 hours sitting at the dock. So what the 8-2 split does, it allows you to get them 3 hours back, to get the load there on time. It's just a tool to get the load there on time. Should you use an 8-2 split all the time? No, because it's going to mess your clock up. It's going to get confusing. But you want to use that 8-2 split when necessary, when you want to get that load there in time, especially doing this here. This is big boy trucking. So if you arrive to a customer with an 8 o'clock appointment and you arrive there late, they're going to turn you away. A lot of cases, they might work you in. It depends on that customer. But say you arrive there late and they turn you away. Hey, you got to get a new appointment. This ain't Snyder, dog. You still got this freight in this box. You can't do nothing until you get this freight off this box. So in this game, you got to be on time. You negotiated the rate. You told the broker, you told the customer you was going to be there at this appointment time. And then you get there and you're late. The customer will be like, no, you late. Reschedule your appointment. And say your rescheduled appointment is 2 days later. So, yeah. See, like with Snyder, if you late and they be like, yeah, we can't take you, got to reschedule the appointment. Say you delivering a load. Well, with Snyder, they'll just tell it, hey, yeah, just drop that load down at this drop yard over here and get your empty and keep going. See, like, you know, and then they might charge you a fee or something, but, you know, it ain't going to hold you up for 2 days. See, a lot of y'all don't think about, y'all know trucking, man. Y'all been here before. Y'all acting like y'all don't know what 8-2 split is, man. 8-2 split is very important, man. There's plenty of times where I needed to use the 8-2 split to get a load, and then I got to the customer late, and then I get there, they don't want to take me. Like, no, reschedule appointment. I got to call Snyder and tell them, no, they don't want to take me. They take me off the load, and then I keep going. You can't do that doing this. You can't do that doing this. It's a little bit more risk, man. You can't do that. You got to be on time when you got your own truck and trailer, man. You got to be on time. You can't be fucking around. Yeah, man, you need that 8-2 split. With Snyder, they don't allow you to do it. When I was at Snyder, when I did an 8-2 split a couple times, I got yelled at for doing it. You know what I mean? Because the Qualcomm lets you do it, but Snyder don't want you doing it. You know what I mean? The DOT, this book right here says you can do it, but Snyder don't want you doing it. Snyder don't want you doing it, though. The DOT says you can do it. Yep. These people say you can do it, but Snyder don't want you doing it. They'll lie to you and tell you shit is illegal and, oh, the DOT requires you to do this. The DOT don't require you to do that shit. It's a lie. They be lying to you, man. Big ass mega carriers be lying to people. Yeah, on E-Logs, 8-2 split is easy, man, because all you got to do is go straight to the sleeper and then wait 8 hours, and then you'll see your time come back. If you're on a Qualcomm, your time will come back in a little square box on the top right. Just go to the sleeper and see what happens. Wait 8 hours. You'll see the little time up there. All that time that you missed earlier, that you lost from your 14 catching up. Because if you sit at a shipper, once your 14 catch up, once your hours catch up to your 14, your hours is going away. But if you go straight to the sleeper, after 8 hours, you get that time back to run the load. You know what I mean? It's a tool, man, to get the load there. Because you don't want to be held up, man. Yeah, they don't. Like, it's like they give you line 5, but they don't want you to use it. You know what I'm saying? They put all these rules and stipulations and shit. And that's why I tell guys to get your own truck and trailer, get your own base plates. Okay? You get your own base plates. Now you're legally able to run down the load off, run down the road off duty. Like, I can run back. I can go. I'm in I'm in McCalla, Alabama, which is south of Birmingham. It's about 150 miles to Atlanta. I can go off-duty driving straight back to Atlanta. When you got your own base place and you got your own insurance, you can do that because the truck doesn't belong to the carrier. I'm no longer under dispatch. I can dead head to California if I wanted to. Because right now I'm on my own. Like once I deliver the load, I'm on my own time and I can drive the truck however I please because it's my truck and trailer, got my own insurance, got my own plates on it. But when you're leased onto a carrier, you got their plates on your truck. They have some kind of fiduciary responsibility to tell you what to do with the truck because you got their numbers on the side and it got their plates. It's a gray area. It's a gray area. You know what I mean? So some of these carriers feel like they can tell you what to do and shit. You know? But these guys taking, what time is it? We're gonna be getting some detention on this. But yeah, man. This video, an hour and 30 minutes long, got me running my mouth. Let's see what y'all talking about. Yeah, man, get your own truck, man. Get a fucking truck. Get a fucking truck. Snyder don't want you to off-duty drive. Like with Snyder, their rule is you can't be under dispatch. You can't be attached to a trailer. So, you caught alive. Bruh Joe, what's going on? That's good, man. You caught me live. I done talked about a whole lot of stuff, man. I'm just rambling, running my mouth. Just a little live feed for y'all, man. Just give y'all some FaceTime. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, though. I appreciate it. You know? Ugh. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I think it's better to stay company these days. They making just as much money. You got a mechanic. It was a guy that I was talking to that worked on trucks. He over there on Moreland Avenue in Atlanta. But he moved. His shop moved. I don't know. I got his business card somewhere. I don't know. Because I ain't talked to him in a while. I ain't talked to him in a while. There is a shop over there on Moreland. Over there by the it's across the street from that UPS terminal on Moreland Avenue. Damn, I forgot the name of it. But they charge $80 an hour to look at your truck. And I think they're a good shop. You know, they charge about $80 an hour. You just bought a truck? That's right. Get you a truck. That's right. You got a trailer? You leasing on to somebody? You getting your own authority? Driveways. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna look in the driveways and see how much that costs, cause they got an app, and You know, yeah, they got an app. So I was thinking about, oh man, woo, yeah, but this video, hour and 30 minutes. Hey, babe, what's going on? Yeah, I'll call you in a little while. I'm just trying to get this live done. Free 30-day trial and 15 month, $15 a month. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of states going that way. When I was with JB Hunt, they had driveways. I'm paying $17 a month for pre-pass, but it don't work everywhere. It don't work in Georgia, so it's useless in Georgia. Georgia done went to some other program. They probably using driveways too. 19. Oh yeah, you probably had the that $19. You probably had pre-pass plus, and that's the tolling thing included. And I made earlier, if you go back in the video, I talked about that. That's why I didn't get the pre-pass plus, because if you get the pre-pass plus, they charge you an extra $6-7 extra a month for the easy pass, and you don't have to do that, because you can go directly with Easy Pass and get your own transponder for free. You just pay for the transponder, it's $15, and you just load the money on there whenever you need it. You don't need to be paying a monthly payment on that and be paying the tolls. That's stupid to me. So, to tell the truth, man, I'm thinking about just getting rid of pre-pass altogether, because the way that I run and the way that I've been running, I don't get caught in scales that much, but this thing don't go off that much. You know what I mean? It just don't go off that much. So I'm thinking about just getting rid of it and sending it back to them. $17 a month. But yeah, man, I'm trying to wait there and get a green light, man. You know how these grocery warehouses are, man. They be taking their time. They're going there, they gotta count the freight, and they count the freight, tag each box off, and they've been on going to lunch and came back and be bullshitting. Like, man, take this stuff out the truck and let's go. But yeah, man, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, man. I think I done talked about all I'm gonna talk about for the moment. ELD. Yeah, they got ELDs, man. They got ELDs. They sent mine out a couple weeks ago, but I haven't gotten it yet. Travel Local uses Keep Trucking for their logging. $9.15 to unload with a straight face. Damn. $900 for a lumper fee? That's crazy. Yeah, I've heard some high lumper fees. I think the highest lumper I ever paid out, I think it was like $400 for a lumper. I was like, damn, y'all making more money than me. Yeah, Travel Local got ELDs. They use Keep Trucking. Let me show y'all what Keep Trucking look like. See, this is how many hours I got. Hold on. See, that's how many hours I got. Oh, man. See, I got about 12 hours on my 70-hour clock. And as y'all see, all that is red. All that red lit up there. I gotta do my DVR things. Keep Trucking is pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. I'm thinking about using Keep Trucking when I get my authority. Keep Trucking is pretty cool. And this is what the logbook look like. See that? That's where I'm at. I'm in the sleeper berth. I'm in the sleeper. Uh-oh. I think I got a green light. It's time to get up out of here. Time to get up out of here. See that, man? See, that's the last few days of running right there. Got Saturday. I've been running, man. I've been running. I did 8 hours on Monday, 10 hours on Tuesday, 10 hours on Wednesday, 3 hours on Thursday. Friday I did 11 hours. Saturday I did 10. I've been running. I've been running, man. You get a discount on a Pre-Pass Elite. Yeah, it covers everything. It covers all the tolls out there. It covers all of them. Oklahoma, Florida. It's a few toll bridges here and there. I've been through some states, man. Like I'm riding along and it's a damn toll bridge. It's little toll bridges here and there, little states that's unlisted. You know what I mean? You know, it's kind of weird. You know, they charge you $1 to go across the doggone toll road. Oh yeah, man, this app for the driver, let me see. This app, let's see, for the driver, I'm trying to see how to cuz I'm trying to get my authority, so I'm looking at different programs to run my authority. I'm probably going to go with JJ Keller though. But if you're running your own authority, a one-man show, I think these apps is perfect, man, because it makes your business look real professional. You know what I mean? Because a lot of guys still on paper, right? I don't see why guys on paper. Like, it don't make no sense to be on paper, even with your own authority. Because if you run an app like this, it keeps track of your IFTA. It keeps track of, it makes your business look real professional. If you pull up to a scale and they want to see your last 7 days, all you got to do is go on here and you can email your logs to the officer. And then, like, I email my logs back to myself, and the logs look real professional. It's got, the lines are straight, the remarks and the flags are straight. Everything is all detailed. It shows the miles, everything, man. Like, I know guys that's still on paper, they don't even use a ruler, man. You pull up into a scale house and the officer want to see your logbooks and your lines all crooked and you got stuff half-assed and shit. You asking for a damn inspection, man. He's like, okay, go ahead and bring your permit book. Bring me your permit book, because you know what I mean? Like, you not running no business, man. You want to keep this thing professional. You want to make the process as easy as possible. You don't want to give no reason for that officer to start looking for shit. Because if he starts seeing your log books is fucked up, he gonna go and give you a level 3 inspection. he gonna go through your truck with a fine-tooth comb. He gonna be looking for receipts and everything, trying to line up your stuff. If your stuff looks professional, even you got all your paperwork together, your insurance, everything together, he ain't gonna bother you, man. He's like, give me your permit book. He gonna flip through it real quick. Okay, go on. See you later. That program, it's called Keep Trucking. Keep Trucking. I mean, there's a bunch of apps out there that do logging, but just so happened this is the program that Traveloco uses. So I'm out of New York, so the Easy Pass is almost mandatory for me, man. It costs me $1K a month. Didn't I tell y'all? It costs him $1K a month in tolls. I used to Keep Trucking, and Keep Trucking as well. It's excellent. It makes IFTA a breeze. Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all? It keep tracking your IFTA, and all you got to do is put your fuel stops in there. So when you fuel up, you just put, where you fueled up at. So you just put in, the mileage for the truck or whatever, and then it just keeps tracking your IFTA and when you bought your fuel and shit. So, and then when it's time to do your IFTA at the end of the quarter, boop, 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 your IFTA's done in 5 minutes, man. Oh, I got a green light. I'm about to end this video. But I was talking to Jeffrey L. He was saying like, JJ Keller is even better, because with JJ Keller, I don't even think you have to put in your fuel stops or nothing like that. JJ Keller is streamlined, but yeah, I can't pronounce your name, man. KLP. I got my transponder through Delaware. You say your bill is $1K a month. I looked at New York, and New York, they required you to sign up for a credit account. So they pretty much got to run your credit, and I think the minimum is $600 for a credit account, and I didn't want to do that. And on top of that, there's a monthly fee, and I didn't want to do that because I don't live up there like you do. So I mean, I'm planning on, if I do run up there, I'm planning on maybe running up there maybe a few times a month, and that's about it. So I got this one. This is prepaid, so there's no monthly fee. There's no credit check or nothing like that. So you just got to keep $10 on it, at least a minimum of $10. So with this, through Delaware and a few other states, it's a very economical way. So anytime I go up there, I just, estimate how much it's going to cost to go up there. $200, to run across the Woodrow Bridge, to go through the Baltimore Tunnel. I forgot how much it costs to go to Baltimore Tunnel. You could go around $695, but I never go around $695. That's just too much. Unless you got a hazmat load. But if you got a regular drop box load, you can go through Baltimore. You got to pay for that tunnel. You got to cross because I'm living in the South, so I'll probably run a load up that way. So I'm thinking running a load across Woodrow Wilson Bridge. There's a strip between DC and Baltimore. That road is tolled. And then going through the Baltimore Tunnel, that's tolled. And then getting on New Jersey Turnpike, that's tolled. And then going across the GW Bridge if I got to go up to Connecticut or something like that. But if you're going up to Connecticut, you can take 287 around New York, around Manhattan, and take 87, I think. Is it 87? Or 84? I-84? Take I-84, come down 287, but it just depends on, it just depends. Yeah, so, I mean, each state run their Easy Pass program different. So that's what I found out. New York run theirs different. New Jersey run theirs different. Pennsylvania run theirs different. New Hampshire, Connecticut. Does Connecticut have an easy pass? I don't think they have. Delaware, Virginia, West Virginia, all these states run their pre-pass differently. And the cheapest states I've found is Delaware and New Hampshire because they don't charge any monthly fees. There's no minimum. It's easy to sign up. All you got to do is fill out that little application they got. You email it to them, and the lady gonna call you back to pay for it. In about a week, you get your little transponder in the mail. But yeah, man, I just got unloaded. Go ahead and get my bills real quick. Go ahead and get these bills real quick. Take y'all along for the ride. Let's see what y'all talking about. Take y'all along for the ride. Every time I deliver a load, man, I like to come in and inspect my trailer and make sure these guys don't damage your trailer. You know. They left some cardboard in here. See that? Like every time I deliver a load, there's always a new mark somewhere. See here? See these marks right here? See that? Look. Y'all see that? It's a scratch right there. Look at that. See, these guys be in these forklifts, man. They tear your stuff up, man. Look at that. See that? See that? There's two dents down here in the kick plate. See that? See these two dents right here? You be tearing up your stuff, man. They don't care. They get paid by the hour. They just run on in the trailer and, you know. See what y'all talking about. Yeah, it's a lot of damn money, too. Shoot. After this, I don't know. I'll check the load board and see if they got something running towards Atlanta. If not, I'll just go head on home. Take a 34-hour break and run a couple loads and run a couple more loads before the end of the pay period. I'm gonna try to run maybe 2 more loads before the end of the pay period. Yeah. Oh, shit. We gotta get these bills. We gotta go in and get these bills real quick. I'm glad I ain't had no lump on this load, man. I'm glad I ain't had no lump on this load. When I booked the load, the I asked the broker did this load have any lumper fees on it. The broker said no. But you know, sometimes brokers be lying. Sometimes you get here and it be a whole nother story. I went in there, I gave the guy my bills, and he was like, here, go over there to the lumper desk over there. I was like, lumper? Ain't no, this load prepaid. I don't have to pay no lumper. The lumper guy looked at the paperwork. He's like, oh yeah, okay. Go ahead on the door at 256. I was about to say, ain't no lump on this load. I gotta call the broker up and ask him for a doggone. I have to call him up and ask for a doggone com check number. Yeah. I mean, today, big face, man. I decided just, you know, I saw this load. It's the best because I was out there in North Carolina, and this was the only load coming out of North Carolina coming this way. There was some other loads, but they wasn't paying what I wanted to run the truck for. Like this one guy, he offered $600 to run a load. I was like, nah, I can't do that load. I appreciate your time. Bye. I can't do that. And he didn't want to budge either. I was like, man, can I get $1,200 on it? He was like, no, the best I can do is $700. I was like, okay, I appreciate it. Bye. I mean, I done made all my money. I done made plenty of money, so I'm not really stressing about it. But, you know, I'm just the kind of dude, I just work, man. I'm just that kind of dude. If I can work, I'm able-bodied and shit like that, what I'm going to do? Go home and do nothing? Go work, man. Because I got goals and stuff I'm trying to meet. I'm trying to save up to put down on a duplex. I'm trying to save up and pay the truck and trailer off. It's like I ain't met my goals yet. So I got to keep going until I meet these goals. But hold on, y'all. I'm going ahead and get these bills. This is a 2-hour live feed. Go ahead and get these bills real quick. I gotta cover y'all up. Go ahead and get these bills. Shh, y'all be quiet. I gotta go ahead and get these bills. Shh, be quiet. Hey, how you doing? All right. Go ahead and get these bills. Y'all about to see the inside of a Publix warehouse real quick. Hold on. Y'all about to see the inside of Publix warehouse. You see this, man? They got these bills just sitting up here, man. See these bills? You see this, man? Like the office closed, man. gotta make sure I get the right bills. Somebody want to call me. Y'all calling me, man? Yeah, man, we got our bills, man. We got our bills. All right, y'all, we got our bills. Yeah, man, we got our bills real quick. We got our bills, man. What y'all talking about? That's how they do on Sunday. All right. Now we back in the truck. Let's see what y'all talking about. That's how they do, yeah. But yeah, man, them people going home, man. Now we got to turn this in and get paid. We got to turn this in so we can get paid. Turn these bills in. Real quick. Got to turn these bills in real quick. Yeah, I went in there. I'm thinking I'm about to talk to somebody at the window. The office closed and they just got the bills just sitting up there. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, trip. I use a Traveloco got their own. Traveloco got their own. Traveloco got their own scanning app. Traveloco got their own scanning app. So to scan in bills, all you got to do is just scan your bills. It's just like using the Transflow app. Any of y'all use Transflow? They got an app. You just sit the bills down and you just scan the bills in, and you just hit submit, just like that. It's 2017, man. You ain't going to no truck stop or sending off a trip pack. What is it, trip pack? I ain't used a trip pack in a long time. When I first got into trucking, I used to send off trip packs with this company I was driving for. Since they came out with Transflow, I ain't did that since. But that's how you send in bills. And yeah, with the Travel Loco app. The Travel Loco app, it's got everything you need on there. It's got a document scanner. You can see the loads that you dispatched on. You can get money for a lumper. You can get pretty much everything you need on that app. You can check your settlements, everything you need. But yeah, man, I gotta turn the video around. But yeah, man. Oh yeah. Got to run off with that. Right now, you gotta go. No. I gotta go and open up a door for the security guy. Oh man. Perfect. All right. All right. Now I can get up out of here real quick. Get up out of here real quick. But yeah, man, from my experience, Travel Loco, Travel Loco pay system is all right. Because from my experience, like sometimes, like they paid me on the load when I didn't even send the bills in. So, like Tuesday or Wednesday, if you haven't sent in your bills for that load yet, they'll email you and say, "Hey, man, we need the bills for this load, such and such, such and such." I'm parking over here in this little cul-de-sac over here. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I know I'm boring y'all. It's just dead air. I'm just wasting data, basically. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all watching my videos, man. I'll see y'all next time.